What's up, guys? Welcome back again. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. I hope you guys are doing okay. So before we jump right into today's issues that you and I are going to be deliberating about, so firstly, listen to this advice. This advice for the women. So please let me know if you agree or disagree with it. So this guy, Uncle Sam, said, when eating with your husband or boyfriend, no matter how many pieces of meat in the food, do not take meat first. It's a sign of disrespect. Well, our modern age women will disagree, but our mothers will agree with us that whenever they are eating with their husbands, they do not pick meat first. They allow the man to eat the meat to his satisfaction, then the woman can take the remnant. Or if the man chooses to leave any meat, good and fine. If he doesn't choose to leave any meat, then there will be no meat for the woman. Let me know if you agree with that, guys. And we're also going to discuss what Kemiolu lawyer is currently advising the federal government through the NDLEA to do. She said, no student should be allowed to participate in NYSC without a drug test. The NDLEA must test every graduate enrolled. It should be a standard requirement, and I will send a proposal to the agency board on that. The rate of drug use among coppers is astounding. Well, the other day, Nigeria NDLEA were able to bust, I think, drugs, cocaine worth 280 million US dollars. And of course, it was going into Nigeria market to be used by Nigerians. And who is using those drugs? We do not know. Well, do you agree with Kemiolu lawyer's proposal? Students should undergo drug tests before allowing them to attend this youth NYSC service. Why not also politicians as well? Before they run for office, or before they ever run for office, I think that should be among the requirement. Ministers, before being appointed, it should also be among the requirement. After all, there have been this rumor about a presidential aspirant that is a drug boss, a drug baron. So I do not know. You on your own can identify that person. So I can't identify him. Then we are hearing a quarrel, a serious fight between Damikre and Davido. Apparently, Damikre was, let me say, he corrected Davido's Pere. There's a song by Davido called Pere. He was the one that wrote that song. And now, years ago, I think the music was like 6 years ago, as of 2022, last week, Damikre is calling on Davido to pay him the royalty from that song that Davido never paid him. And there was one time when Damikre came out to praise Davido for being a good friend, for looking after him. Said Davido was the only artist that reached out to him when he had this issue about fraud, and he was arrested in the United States. That's only Davido that reached out to him and assisted him. But now he's not saying, Davido, you have to pay up the money that you owe me. But it's quite unfortunate knowing that money can come between Davido and Damikre. You know, as at last week, Damikre said, all my rich friends wey dey own me money today na Monday o, abi make we bring am come the Supreme High Twitter court. My brother Davido run the check. I don reach out to people over the years based on split sheet on a standing. No respond. We no gat dey get this convoy here. Well, Davido shared a picture showing him eating this bunch of paper roll of dollars, and apparently meaning that, see, your money I don't eat am o. Well, Damikre wasn't happy with that, and Damikre wrote this. He said, Davido, na so you na wan take run Osun state government, ba, chop the mass money and oppress them, rise by reaping others, ba, no be for Lagos, so we no gree, pay. Well, Davido himself admitted that Damikre wrote that song, Pere. And the song has about 5 million views on YouTube already. His old song has about 5 million views on YouTube already. And even if that song made little change, even though now $1,000 that song don't make, I think Damikre should be able to get at least something. This is what I always talk about. Friends tend to do business based on say, oh, we are friends. We will just do business and we don't talk about the contract base. All those kind of issues can come out because at the end of the day, you might fall out with that your friend, and that friend will be demanding some few money from you. It's not as if that your friend is not wrong, is not right or from demanding his payment. But because you guys were friends and you guys did it out of love for each other, and you guys never ever thought of breaking up as friends, doesn't mean that your friend will not come back tomorrow to haunt you. So stop doing business based on friendship. Even though you guys are friends, when it comes to business, treat it as business. This is exactly what I said the other day is happening between Kataife and Beritega. Doing businesses like, okay, we are friends, we do not care, let's just make song, let's do this, and let's just make money. Or you did it for me for free. There's nothing that is for free. Davido acknowledged that Damikre wrote that song. It's already there. So if Damikre decides to take Davido to court, he will win Davido. Davido will pay some fine. So Davido should just do the needful. Unfortunately, Damikre break that trust of being friends, and Davido should just learn some few lessons from that and just move on. But he should pay Damikre. It's not as if Damikre is not right. Damikre is absolutely right. So we had an issue the other day concerning a policewoman that was beaten by a professor in Nigeria. According to the professor, she said she has very strong influence with the current Inspector General of Police. And according to Kenny Adewale, who posted it, said, I hope the Nigeria police will prosecute Professor DK Zainab of Area 11, who assaulted a police orderly and ordered her mates to beat her up, as nothing will happen because the IGP's wife is her friend. Well, quite unfortunately, something will definitely happen to her. You know why? Because she has been arrested. And according to Nigeria Police Force official handle, they said as Professor other culprit arrested, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akili, has strongly condemned the assault of a police officer, Inspector Tenju Moses, by a principal who is a legal practitioner and human rights activist, Professor Zainab Duke, and our domestic staff, the housemaid, one Rebecca, and a male suspect currently at large. Zainab Duke, I don't want to raise much. The maid was arrested, but one other maid is who is a man is currently on the run, and the woman also was arrested. Can you imagine? My madam asking me to beat up somebody, and at the end of the day, I get arrested along my madam. I'm just following orders now. Now my madam asked me if I no do am, madam will sack me. So I was just following orders. Well, why are you following orders to beat up another human being? So do you mean if your madam tell you not to carry gun shoot person, you go really shoot person? Is that what you mean? Because say you are afraid of not being paid or being sacked? Well, they also should be arrested. I like the way police is handling this issue. Then guys, let's check out this issue concerning a guy who was asked a girl. Okay, let me narrate it like this. There's this US rapper. His name is Music. He had a girlfriend. So they went out on a date and the US rapper had a hit on him. So when the people came to carry out the hit, like to assassinate the rapper, the bullet that was meant to hit the rapper accidentally hit the girlfriend and the girl died. To post a tribute message to this girl, you know what this rapper wrote? He said, "Grateful for all the continuous support, coincidence and prayers, condolences and prayers. Also want to send condolences on my behalf to the Breeze family," that's his girlfriend family, "and my sincere apologies. Last but not the least, I want to thank God for another opportunity at life and for keeping stable my mental status. Can't wait to be back or to being able to do things I love, especially my music." So now they're saying the message is not good enough. The guy should be grieving. Going out with your girlfriend and the bullet that was supposed to assassinate you accidentally hit your girl and your girl died. Now you are sending condolences to the family and also saying that you are going back to the music. You know, it somehow doesn't feel like you sympathize with the family. It somehow look disrespectful somehow. You understand? But it is what it is though. And also talking about let's talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent is currently not happy as the American rapper has filed a lawsuit against a South Florida-based plastic surgeon who used a picture they took together to falsely portray that he had undergone surgery on his penis at a clinic. So recently, there were rumors that 50 Cent is trying to enlarge his cucumber. And this girl, this surgeon particularly, knows how to do that. And 50 Cent took a picture with us one time and she's using it as a promo. So thereby also expatiating the rumor for people to think that 50 Cent were trying to enlarge his cucumber. Now 50 Cent is not happy about it and he is suing this woman. Suing her for saying that he was trying to enlarge, or also fueling the rumor that actually he underwent the cucumber plastic enlargement surgery, if I'm right. Then as to end this video, we can see the Psquare are currently enjoying the dividend of being together, unlike when they were not together. I think they now see the reason why Psquare is better off like this than like this. I think they now see it. And recently they performed in UK in Royal Albert Hall, and they had the opportunity to bring out the likes of the band, yes, the band and other artists as well. No, honestly, as at last 2 years ago, we never thought there will be anything like Psquare again. The way they were talking about it. Sometimes you see Rude Boy saying that Psquare is dead and gone. Peter, or you call him Mr. P, we also said there's nothing like Psquare again. However, there is Psquare. There they were just hungry, wanted to kill each other, don't want to see each other. But however, now there's Psquare. And Psquare is doing big. I never imagined. So this guy want to just let go of that name, Psquare, that popularity surrounding Psquare. Do you know the fan base you have built over the years? All those kids that love singing your song, they now have money to patronize you, and now you are no longer there to sell your product. Do you know how bad that is? You started from the wage. When I was little, when I was still small, Psquare started. And now that I have money to patronize Psquare, you guys are nowhere to be found. Come on, man. Well, I'm glad they are back together though, and they are doing what they love best. Thank you guys for watching the boy Adamslink. Catch you next time. We still have more video for you. Don't go anywhere. Stay blessed.